Hello, Khamis. How are you? I hope you are fine. Today we will repeat our previous lesson in the student's book, page 12. First of all, I will read this text for you. Listen to me carefully, please. Then I will give you a worksheet to answer it. The Crow and the Pitcher. A crow was faint with thirst. He was so thirsty that he was too weak to fly. The country road was so dusty that his beautiful black feathers turned gray. The dust got in his throat, making his need for water even greater. As he passed a small farmhouse, the crow couldn't believe what he saw. On the front porch stood a tall clay pitcher. It was the kind used to hold water. The crow ran to it with delight, but when he reached it, his joy turned to grief. The pitcher contained only a little water. Khamis, this is a story. This story is a kind of an Aesop fable. Do you know what's the meaning of Aesop fable? Aesop fables are a collection of fable stories was written by a storyteller called Aesop. So, Aesop is a storyteller. He also used animals as characters in his stories. Asatir, Aesop. The main character in this story is the crow. What is the meaning of a crow? A crow means a large glossy black bird. We want to know what happened for this large glossy black bird. The crow was very thirsty. Because of his thirst, he was too weak to fly. He couldn't fly. So, put ya Khamis a line under crow, a circle under a circle around he, a line under thirsty. Now we know that the crow was very thirsty and he couldn't fly because of his thirst. The country road was so dusty. Put a line under dusty. Put a line under dusty. The country road was so dusty. Because of this dust, the crow's feather turned from black to gray. The crow's feathers turned from black to gray, and the dust got in his throat. Put a line under gray and put a line under throat. Because the dust got in his throat, making his need for water even greater. He wanted water. Now, suddenly, he saw a small house. He was very pleased because he saw this house. Why? Because on the front porch stood a tall clay pitcher. Porch means a covered entrance in front of any building. Pitcher means a jug made of clay used to hold water in. When the crow saw this pitcher, he was very pleased because he realized that he could drink water. Put a line under farmhouse, under porch, under pitcher. Put a circle around the first singular pronoun it. After that, the crow, when he saw the pitcher, he ran to it with delight. Delight means very joyful. Put a circle around the second it. Put a line under delight. When the crow saw the pitcher, he ran to it with a big delight. Why? But there's something happened. His delight turned to grief, or his joy turned to grief. Why? Why his joy turned to grief? Because the pitcher contained only a little water. So put a line under delight and under grief. Under contained also put a line. Okay, Khamis. The words that we put lines under them: crow, he, thirsty, dusty, gray, throat, greater, farmhouse, porch, picture, it, another it, delight, grave, contained. We want to know the derivation for them. Crow, it's a noun. Crow, it's a noun. He is a singular pronoun, refers to the crow. Thirsty is an adjective. Thirsty is an adjective. Dusty, also another adjective. Gray is a noun. Throat is a noun. Greater is an adjective. Farmhouse is a noun. Porch is a noun. Picture is a noun. It is a singular pronoun, refers to the picture. The second it is a singular pronoun, also refers to the picture. Delight is an adjective. Grave is an adjective. Contained, it's a past verb. It's a past verb, contained. Khamis, please study this text very well. I will give you a worksheet. Please study the meanings from the booklet and your students' book. Good luck, Khamis.